Hi guys, I'm Camille Clausen and today I'm going to be sharing all about Facebook. So most of you are familiar with Facebook in terms of having your personal profile. Your own Facebook page that has your own photo that your friends and family have friend requested, and you've joined. Some of you may shop yard sale pages or follow other people on Facebook, and you haven't really quite figured out how am I going to use this social media platform to help my business. Okay, so let's go over a few basic things. Now, most people, when they first sign up to be an artist, they're going to start on their personal profile. They're going to request if anyone would like to let them practice on them when they have their kit comes in and they do their makeup on them. They're going to maybe announce on their personal profile that they became an artist. This is your closest friends and family. But you can't actually run your business on your personal profile. It's against Facebook policy. So you're going to want to have eventually some sort of outside page or group that you move your business to. So I'm not going to be able to personally tell you this is exactly what to do, but I can tell you some of the differences between them that might help you make a decision that fits best with what you want to share, how you want to share, and kind of how you see running your business for yourself. Everyone's going to be a little bit different. So when it comes to a Facebook page, for a business page, a Facebook page is public. So anyone can access it, anyone can see it. It's open and free information. They can go on there, they can see anything and everything. They usually have your contact info there, and all of that is open to the public and available to anyone. You really are giving access to everything. So you can still post on there, you can do live videos, you can do pre-recorded videos, anything and everything that you would post anyway, you can do on a Facebook page. Now, the other option is a Facebook group. Now, Facebook groups, they can be public and open as well, but they can also be private. So only the people within the group can see the content that you're putting out. Now, for Facebook, groups were intended to be more of a forum style. So kind of sharing and discussing information that everyone there has already kind of predetermined that they're interested in. It's more of a discussion platform and more of a communication space. Now, can you have all of those things and a community like that on a page? Yes, but there's just differences in how you acquire your following and people to come and like it. So in a group, people would join the group, and on a page, people would like the page. And then I believe they also have the option to follow it. And so that's a little bit, one of the biggest differences too, is that it's evolved even since I first started. There's lots of changes that have been made. But originally, people could add other people into groups against their will. I think that now you can't do that, but you can invite them. And you can have other people within the group invite them. Now, on a page, because it's a little bit more free-flowing and because anyone can have access to it, what happens is people will share your content, or you will share your content, and then other people who have not liked the page yet, who like any of your content, you can then go in and invite anyone who's shown interest to like the page. So I know that gets very confusing with page, groups, private, public, liking, following, joining. It's confusing, but it's not too bad. My suggestion to you is, if this is the first you're hearing of any of these terms, of any of it, Google it. I'm serious. It'll lay it out for you, which ones are which, the features that they have, what they're good for. You can find a lot of discussion on the internet with whether pages or groups work best and how they work either separately, together, or just picking a lane and doing one. Reading about that and hearing what other people have to say based on how they run their business will be really helpful to help you decide. Now, there is an option that you can do both a page and a group. So the page is more public and you're kind of just gathering the masses to look at your stuff. And then you're funneling them into a private group or a public group, but a community where they're going to get notifications when you post. That can work for you and can work against you. So on a page, people aren't going to get notifications that you've posted unless they have chosen that themselves. In a group, they're automatically going to get notified, but a lot of people find that annoying. So it's really balancing and weighing out, what kind of stuff will I be posting most? Will I be going live more often? Will I be posting things where I type a lot or talk a lot? What type of interaction am I really looking for? It's all about boosting your engagement and your interactions, and that will help your reach, which will help in finding more people. Now, generally speaking, if you're doing online classes, you're probably doing a Facebook event or a Facebook group. So if you're a newbie and you want to start off by doing a class, an online class, one thing you could do is start with a group, make it private, and so invite only, you're funneling people in, and then once that online class is done, change the name of it and make it your beauty group. So all of the first people and hopefully your first customers who attended your first online class are already in your group. That is a good way to kind of start. Now, a lot of people would rather do a page, which is also totally fine, and just start kind of posting and sharing interactive things, and posting also sharing to their personal profile to kind of help getting some of those initial friends and family and people that you're already connected to interested in the stuff that you're sharing there. So although it feels a little bit jumbled, I hope that was made a little bit more clear what each of them do, kind of the downsides. So for example, on a page, you have access to more people, but it's harder to get them there and it's harder to get them seeing your stuff all the time. With a group, it's easy to get them to see your stuff and interact with your stuff. It's harder to get them in it. So there's perks and there's downfalls to each option. Now, if you're going to run both, a page that has a group attached to it, which you can do, you just want to make sure that you're really dedicated to content and posting and being super consistent, because one of those can be a lot to run for anyone. So when you think of doubling that, if you're slacking in one and really just have the other, you might as well have just done one in the first place. So definitely explore it, Google it, ask other people, look at other pages and other groups that you're already in. What do you love about them? What do you like? And that'll help you take action on what direction you want to go for your own. Ultimately, it really doesn't matter. What matters is consistency, making sure that you are showing up in whatever you chose often, patience, trusting the process that if you continue to post valuable, engaging content that people want to respond to, that you're not going to go wrong either way. It's all about consistency. So I would say just explore those options. I hope that helped a little bit. Facebook can be tricky, its algorithms change, but ultimately, I do think Facebook viewers and people who love Facebook love to give their opinion and they love to give feedback. So post content that has prompts and questions and opinions, even just on very basic things like shopping or, which earrings do you like better with this outfit? Or I'm getting a new insert whatever, which color do you like better? People love to engage in those lighthearted things where they give their opinion and why. Your favorite movies, your favorite books, but make sure that it's in a genuine, authentic way and it doesn't, you're not just doing it to get engagement. So there's always that fine line, but hopefully that helped a little bit. And either way, get going with it and just follow through, pick a lane and decide to really show up in whatever platform you chose, to really show up consistently, and that will make all the difference. Good luck.